Hey folks, this is D-Lo, and this article came out recently. It's about the iOS 18 release date and generative AI and other new features and capability of iPhone. So this came out 2 or 3 days ago. So I talked about the iOS 18 before, so let's get to this. So even though the iOS 17 is still ways off, the arrival of the iOS 18 is imminent. The next big thing for Apple, at least on the software side of things, is surely getting announced this June at the WWDC 24 Developer Summit. In a typical Apple fashion, the first iOS 17 beta will arrive shortly after. Although it's tempting to assume that the iOS 17 will be a more temp software update in terms of new features, given how many novelty both iOS 16 and iOS 17 deliver. Rumor claimed that the iOS 18 will actually wrap things up to 11. Tons of new features, most of which include generative AI, are coming into the iOS 18 and could potentially make the upcoming update the biggest in terms of importance in Apple recent history. Now that we are well into 2024, Apple's WWDC is looming on the horizontal. iOS 17.4 was released to all eligible iPhone. iPhone XR, X, and newest in early March of 2024, paving the way for the third part of Apple Store and browser engine. So iOS 18 release date. So iOS 18 will most certainly come to your iPhone in September of 2024, along with the next generation of iPhone and iPhone 16. However, iOS 18 will surely arrive earlier as both as developer and public beta. In fact, the very first developed beta in iOS 18 should be out shortly after Apple's WWDC 24 keynote included. This has been the case with previous iOS release, so we have zero reason not to expect otherwise. And iOS 18 public beta general slight more stable and bug-free should arrive a month or so afterwards. While our guess may be as good as yours, WWDC 24 should take place sometime in early June next year, as this is the usual time during which Apple hosts its developer summit. So iOS 18 compatibility device. So when it comes to the compatibility, we know what the majority of eligibility iPhones are. Generally, the iPhone 11 series and newest are guaranteed to get the iOS 18. However, the lower bracket is a bit mysterious. All things considered, certain iPhone XR, iPhone XS, and iPhone XS Max should be dropped from the support device list, but it's not historically uncommon for Apple to extend the support of some older phones beyond the usual 5-year period. It's quite interesting to see how and if Apple will reach the Google recent comment to several years of software support for Pixel 8 series, and equivalent policy for iPhone was sent ripples across the industry and pretty much forced every other manufacturer to provide such lengthy amount of support. So here's what devices are likely to get the iOS 18. And I put link in the description box so you can see all the iPhone that's listed for the eligibility of the iOS 18. For the iOS 18 new feature, some software feature rarely leak out, so don't expect too much to be known about the iOS before its official announcement at the WWDC 24. Surely, Santa creeps around, but nothing as exhaustive as the hardware and spec a leak about the flagship phone. Okay, I understand. So you ain't gonna find out. They're gonna try to keep it, you know, information from being leaked out so much. They don't always do a good job of that, because I did an article about this iOS 18, and then some of the software features did get leaked out. Not a whole lot, just a teeny bit got leaked out. So they plan on keeping it, but they better tighten up on that. Let me go on. They say we heard that the iOS 18 could bet heavy on artificial intelligence and the machine learning, as well as AI drive feature for the most popular app. Consensus that the Apple is quite behind Google and other companies when it comes to AI, so it's known to anticipate some majority steps in the field with iOS 18. Code name Grizzly iOS 18 is already touted as the biggest update in iOS history, but Indus Insider, most importantly by Bloomberg Garth Goodman, the analyst, in convincing the AI improvement to Siri will pursue the brunt of the new feature in iOS 18, and just as we suspected, as Apple was caught a bit off guard with the surprising and gentle AI, iOS has a lot of catching up, so the time is night. As per German, Apple will follow Samsung and Google and process some AI requests on the device on some on the cloud. So yeah, like I said before, I put links in all the description box, so you see, like I said, not only you see the iPhone that will be eligible for this iOS 18, and they talk about some of the extra features down there in the article, down below the article too, but I'm not forgetting all that because this video will be way too long. But let me know what you think about this situation with the iOS 18. So let me know what you think down in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.